In this video, we'll be looking at yet another solution to first order differential equation using the variable separable method. Okay, the question here says that dy dx is equal to minus x all over y exponential x squared. You're asked to solve this question. Of course, this particular question here involves y as well as x. So what does that mean? It means that we'll have to use variable separable method and not direct integration. Now, how do I solve this solution? I first want to write out the question and then I'll proceed to solve it. So solution, for this question here, I have dy dx. So I have dy dx as being equal to, I have this as minus x. So minus x all over, I have this as y exponential x squared. So exponential x squared. So how do we solve this? To make this easy, all I have to do is just move y over here. Call it a cross multiply if you want to. Move y over here, then move the x over here. Right? It's simply a cross multiply. If I do that, y goes to numerator. I'll be having y, then dy is equal to, again, 2x goes upward here, becomes minus x all over exponential x squared, then dot dx. Alright, this is mathematically correct. You can also say multiply both sides by dx. So multiply here by dx, also multiply here too by dx, such that dx cancels dx. So you can see where this one comes in. You can also say multiply both sides by y. If I multiply this by y, so y times this, and then also this times y, this will cancel this y here. So you have y dx, which is what you have here. It's equal to minus x all over exponential x squared, which is this, and then dx. So it means that this is actually correct, right? It's correct. Let's proceed with this. Now, first things first, we have now separated the variables correctly. So what next do? We have to integrate both sides. But before then, before the integration, we can express this one here in a better form. Now, don't forget that this is also the same thing as saying y dot dy is equal to minus x dot 1 all over exponential x squared dot dx. This is still correct. And this one here in index form, right? This one here in index form would be y dot dy it's equal to minus x exponential negative x squared dot dx, right? Of course, this is correct. So this 1 all over gives you negative to x squared. So I'm having negative x squared. So I have this case here. Alright, so if I have this, what's the next thing to do? I can now say integrating both sides. So integrating both sides. If I integrate both sides, I'll have that the integral of y dy is equal to the integral of what I have here, negative x, so minus x exponential minus x squared dx. So I have this. Alright, let's integrate the term on the left hand side. If I integrate y, it becomes y. I will use general method. The part there is 1. I will add 1 all over 1 plus 1. Alright, which is x squared over 2, or y squared over 2, please. Y squared all over 2. For this, it's equal to, now to integrate the term on the right hand side of the equation becomes a bit technical, so I'll simply bring it outside here, integrate it, and bring the answer. So the integral of negative x exponential negative x squared. Let's confirm this is the question. Yup, that's my question. Dot dx. So how do I solve this? Now to integrate this, I will say let u be equal to the power here, which is negative x squared. What's du dx? Du dx is equal to, if I differentiate negative x squared, differentiating you have minus 2x. Now make the x to be subject of the formula. This one goes down, the x goes up. It becomes du all over minus 2x dot dx. Take the negative upwards, that becomes minus du all over 2x dot dx. Okay? Sorry, equal to dx, please. This will be equal to, right? So there's an equal to sign here. So equal to the x, equal to the x. Alright. So bring it here. This will now be equal to the integral of minus x, what I have here, exponential. We called all of this u. It becomes u dot, what's the x? Going back to this, the x is equal to du or minus du over 2x minus du all over 2x. What do you observe here? Minus cancels minus, x cancels x. So what I have left becomes the integral of exponential u dot du all over 2. And we all know that this is equal to the integral of exponential u dot 1 over 2 dot du. Alright, this is the same thing as saying 1 over 2 multiplied by du. Bring your constant term outside the integral sign, it becomes 1 over 2 integral of exponential u du. And this is equal to 1 over 2. If I differentiate exponential u, I'll have exponential u. Similarly, if I integrate exponential u, I'll have exponential u. But what's the value of u? The value of u is equal to minus x squared. So this is this into 1 over 2 exponential minus x squared. So I have this for my answer. So that's my answer. Alright, so let's proceed with this. If this is my answer, let us proceed with this. 1 over 2 exponential minus x squared. Alright, here. So if I integrate this, I'll have my answer as 1 all over 2 exponential minus x squared, then plus c, the constant of integration, as we said earlier. Alright, we want to get the value of y, not y squared. So how do you get y here? I'll multiply through by 2. So multiply through by 2 becomes 2 times y squared all over 2. It's equal to 2 times 1 over 2 exponential minus x squared, so minus x squared plus 2 times c. So multiply this and this one here, everything by 2. From here, this cancels this, so I have that y squared, it's equal to, this cancels this becomes exponential minus x squared plus 2 times a constant, that's a number, still gives you another number, so you can call it as what there, c. Alright, this is how we tackle this in differential equation. Okay, so 2 times a constant, 2 times constant gives you a different number. Let's say 2 times 3. 2 times 3 gives you 6. That's still a constant. So we just use c instead. Right? Okay. So from here, the next thing we'll do is to take square root. So y will be equal to the square root of exponential minus x squared plus c. So basically this becomes the answer to the question. Alright? You can also join our differential equation channel membership to get access to all our classes on differential equation from first order to second order differential equation, the application, and lots more on differential equation. Alright, so if you enjoyed this video as usual, don't forget to hit the like button. Alright, give this video a thumbs up. Do well to leave a comment. If you enjoyed the video, tell us in the comment section. Don't forget to also subscribe. If it's your first time here or you're yet to subscribe, please do well to subscribe, hit the bell icon, select all so that you get notified whenever we upload a new content. And finally, share this video to your friends so that they can also learn. Thank you and see you in our next class.